Welcome back to my channel. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.
To make this headband, let's look at some of the basic materials. You are going to be needing your headband, you are going to be needing your fabric gum, your bias tape and your boning. So now the very first thing we want to do is we want to wrap our Alice band with this. The first thing you want to do is cut out two little pieces for both ends like so. The first thing I will do after cutting this out is to apply my fabric gum on the outer side and the inner side of my Alice band. That is for both sides. Now after applying it, just like I will usually say, allow it to dry a little. Once it is a little bit dry, the next thing to do is to put this like so on it. After putting this, the next thing you want to do is you're going to be applying gum to both sides, both the inner and the outer side, on top of this place like so. So now after applying it, just like I will usually say, allow it to dry a little. Once it is a little bit dry, you are going to start rolling your bias tape on it. Now let me say something. Because the gum can actually tend to dry off the other side, maybe when you get to the middle part of wrapping, then you can apply it, because as of now the gum right here is already dry, so I'm going to be applying it. So now I'm at the end part and I will just be rolling it as I did the first one. And once I get to the back like so, I'm going to be applying gum on this part. That is where I want it to end. After applying it, just as you know, allow it to dry a little. Once it is a little bit dry, I'm going to bring it to the back like so, and then I'll press it on it. I'll take my scissors and cut it off. So now we are done with our Alice band. What we want to do next is to prep our boning. Just like we did for the Alice band, we are going to be applying our fabric gum on it. Now after applying it, you know what, allow it to dry a little. Once it is a little bit dry, you want to take your bias binding and start doing what, and start wrapping. When you are wrapping your boning, something you have to take note of is that it has to be tight. You have to wrap it tightly, especially for this boning, because it is not up to half an inch, it is just quarter of an inch. So far this is what we have. I'll continue wrapping it until we get to the very end. So I'm done with wrapping the boning round, and what we want to do next is to form our fascinator. Now you can just, the way, as simple as this thing is, you can just take it like so. The way it is formed into a ring like this, just ensure that this other part is here so that you don't waste any parts. Just work your way with it, and then you are going to tie it around. Can you see you formed your headband? So you can also just take it like this. It depends on the size that you are going for. Just take it like this, take this one too, and then you can continue making bows from there. Do you understand? So it just depends on what the look that you are going for. Can you see, this is another method that you can use to achieve it. Depends on whatever, and then definitely you tie it. From there you can scatter it. Yes, you can scatter it and just work your way around it. It doesn't have to be exactly the same sizes. Do you understand? That's what makes it fun. If you achieve the shape that you want after twisting and then just altering it and everything, you are going to use your thread and your needle to tie it. I hope you've learned something. Another method is, if you want it to have uneven shapes, you start rolling it the way you roll your ring fascinator. So it's going to be step by step until you finish it. And then what do you do? Then can you see it has and it has uneven side? Yes. So you just, what do? You just wrap it round. So those are just the design. You play with it. There are so many things you can form with this. I'm going to just go ahead and tie it together. After tying everything together, the next place where we want to put it is with our Alice band. Remember our Alice band that we wrapped? So I'm just going to place it like so. Just look at the side where you want to put it. I don't even know the side that I want to put it. And after looking at the side that you want to put it, what are you going to be doing? You are going to be wrapping it together. For some people, they allow this upper part to be more than the lower part. That is the part that will go up to be more. It depends on the look that you are going for. So now these are the feathers that I'm going to be using, and trust me, this was what I used, the normal chicken feather, to get this. So now how did I do it? I'm not going to be ripping this just off, because if I rip it off, it's going to be showing white by the side. So what I did was I trimmed the sides so perfectly. Now you just want to go ahead and trim the excess of the stick. After trimming the feather to the size that you want, I can go ahead and add gum to the sides, although I'll be inserting it, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to go ahead, add gum to the tip, this rear end of the feather. What I'm going to be doing right now with these sticks is I'm going to be inserting them into this our thread here. The essence of putting gum is to allow them stay for a long time, so that they will also have a form of security. So once I put this first one, I'll just go around. Okay, I want this one here, so I'm going to put this one inside like so as well. This is what we have. What we want to do next is we are going to be covering this part that we worked. Yes, we're going to be covering it like so. So just apply your gum. You can decide to apply it on your work. I'm just going to allow this to dry a little, just like we all know. I'm just going to finish this at the back of our work like so. Ensure that what you are doing is very firm. So I'll just put gum somewhere around the back like so. Don't be stingy with your gum. Use it well so that your work will not come off. So this is it. I'm going to allow it dry a little, just like we all know, and then I'll take it over it like so. And we have this gorgeousness right here. Can you see how beautiful and how easy it is to do? It is DIY beginner friendly. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. You people should support me. We have views, but we are not getting subscription that is equal to the views. So please, I mean, for my channel, for the kind of subscribers I have, I think I'm doing well when it comes to viewings. So please subscribe, share, comment, like, and turn on your notification button so that you can be the first to get notified when I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.